Hello everyone. This is the video lecture for the topic Subprograms, Design Issues and Local Referencing. This is from the third unit, Subprograms and Implementations, in the subject Principles of Programming Languages. We know the subprograms are blocks in the programs which will do a specific task. We know about the function in C programming and other procedural programming languages. Function consists of group of statements and function will be identified by the function name. Each function will do a specified task. So that blocks will be commonly called as subprograms. So, fundamentals of subprograms. Each subprogram has a single entry point. Entry point means starting point of the subprogram where the execution begins. The calling program, similar to the function. In the function concept, function will have we will write the function definition and we will write the function call. So, whenever the function calls, the function definition will be executed. So, we can put the function call in any other functions. So that function is the function which will have the call to any some other function is called calling function. Similarly, the same case is happening in the subprogram. The calling program is suspended during the execution of the called program. Whenever a function is called or a subprogram is called, the execution control will goes to the definition of the called function and the execution of the calling function will be suspended. Control always return to the caller when the called subprogram's execution terminates. So when the execution of the subprogram completes, the execution control returns back to the calling subprogram. A subprogram definition describes the interface to and the actions of subprogram abstraction. In Python, function definitions are executable. In all other languages, they are not executable. In Ruby, function definitions can appear either in or outside of the class definitions. If outside, they are methods of object. They can be called without an object like a function. In Lua, all functions are anonymous. A subprogram call is an explicit request that the subprogram be executed. Subprogram header is the first part of the definition, including the subprogram header contains the name of the subprogram, the kind of the subprogram and the formal parameters. And the parameter profile of a subprogram is the number, order and types of its parameter. Similarly, a subprogram having the protocol. Protocol is a subprogram's parameter profile and if it is a function, its return type. Function declarations in C and C++ are often called prototypes. A subprogram declaration provides the protocol but not the body of the subprogram. A formal parameter is a dummy variable listed in the subprogram header and used in the subprogram. But actual parameter represents a value or address used in the subprogram call statement. The binding of actual parameters to the formal parameters is by position. The first actual parameter is bound to the first formal parameter and so forth. The name of the formal parameter to which an actual parameter is to be bound is specified with the actual parameter. In certain languages like C++, Python, Ruby, Ada, formal parameters can have default values. In C++, the default parameters must appear last because parameters are positionally associated. Variable number of parameters. C# methods can accept a variable number of parameters as long as they are of the same type. In Ruby, actual parameters are sent as elements of a hash literal and the corresponding formal parameter is preceded by an asterisk. In Python, actual parameter is a list of values and the corresponding formal parameter is the name with the asterisk. In Lua, a variable number of parameters is represented as a formal parameter with 3 periods. They are associated with the for statement or with the multiple assignment from the 3 periods. Ruby blocks. Ruby includes a number of iterator functions which are often used to process the elements of arrays. Iterators are implemented with blocks which can be defined by applications. For example, this is the function The name of the function is Fibonacci, only one parameter last, and the function is doing some operation, that is the Fibonacci series values will be calculated in the function. And after that function definition, we are calling the function that is Fibonacci of 100. So the parameter value, the 100 will be passed to the function definition. The 100 will be substituted in the place of variable last, and for the particular value the Fibonacci series will be calculated. Procedures and function. Procedures are collection of statements that define parameterized computations, but functions structurally resemble procedures but are semantically modeled on mathematical functions. They are expected to produce no side effects. Design issues of subprograms. There are many design issues are there associated with the subprograms regarding the parameter passing, parameter type checking, the type whether the overloaded is applicable, and the generic assignments were applicable or not. So based on that, there are many issues on that. Local referencing environment. Local variables can be stack dynamic. Its support for recursion. Storage for locals is shared among some subprograms. Local variables can also be static. In most contemporary languages, locals are stack dynamic. In C-based languages, local variables are by default stack dynamic but can be declared static. The methods of C++, Java, Python and C# only have the stack dynamic locals. So that's all about the topic. Thank you.